Hey guys, it's Fish, and I'm back with another episode of Factorio. And in the last episode, we finished our research into getting the rocket silo, and we found out the resources required for it are pretty extreme. Um, suppose because it is the end of the game, I don't really see it as a big issue. But we need a ton of water. Um, well, no, sorry, not a ton of water. We need all this stuff. So if you have a look at that, we need 1,000 steel plates, which I can do, 1,000 concrete, which I can do, 100 pipes, 200 of the blue processing units, which are actually really, really hard to make, so I'm working on that at the moment, and 200 electric engine units. So I've built a little bit of an impromptu factory setup down here, just making iron cogs and pipes, and what that is doing is I'm manually feeding all this stuff across, and I suppose I could get it to make its way through, but I don't really see it as a big deal, where I'm putting it into this steel chest here, which then builds normal engine units, which then feeds into this one, making the electric engine units. Now, using the lubricant I made with the heavy oil from this side. So, pretty happy with how that's going so far. We've already made 8, we only need 200, so I'm not really too fussed about that. The biggest thing is probably this processing unit, so let's go over and we'll have a look at what we're doing at the moment and what is it short of. Oh yep, so we unclicked it. So I need advanced circuits and normal electronic circuits. That's nice and easy. I think what we might do is we might just grab a whole bunch of this stuff, because we are making a ton of this stuff, and that will enable me to just build. Oh, I have 200 circuits in there, so let's build those ones. Okay, so I didn't realize I had 200, because the rest of it's easy. I got the sulfuric acid pumping in through here, so it's slowing down my batteries. Actually, I think it's completely killing my batteries. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, it is. It's really hurting my battery production, but to be honest, I don't really care, because the batteries are only feeding this whole thing, which isn't really that useful anymore. So I'll just manually do a lot of the stuff, throw it in there, and let them do their thing. Is that actually going to produce, or is it? I'm not seeing any sulfuric acid actually come through. Ah, there we go. It's finally pumping a little bit of sulfuric acid. So, what am I short of? Oh, sulfur. Okay, so there's the problem. It's the sulfur. So it's not the water. Why are you not producing sulfur? It needs 3 petroleum gas. Is that just not... That's just not getting enough crude oil. Okay. That's fine. Suppose we could just pump that into the other side. Oh, pump it in. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make a pump. If we even have the materials, what do we need? Got that. We just don't have the iron gear wheels, which is really, really easy. That's really, really easy. Make a pump jack. Just make some iron gear wheels, and the oil here is actually slowing right down. So I think there is a point where it stops being useful to pump oil. So they're all at only 0.1 per second. And it's not like this stuff is slowing it all down, it's just barely getting any. Continually having to build these pump jacks to keep this whole thing going. And let's put a pipe in. I'm in the way. There we go. Now we're getting... Now that's pumping at 1 a second, which is really not that much. So we might have to start pumping in 85, 75. Where is there more oil? There's a big cluster that we're already pumping, and then pretty much where I am, and then I don't really see a lot nearby. I don't know if it's just something I'm doing. I might have to look into that a little bit. Yeah, more iron gear wheels, whatever. Let's go grab that. F, not E. Let's make 2. And because that's going to be a huge source of issues if we're not producing enough. What have we got? 5 in there now. And a lot of it comes down to actually these circuits. So while I'm over there, let's do this whole make circuits thing. More of that, more of that, more of that, more. I don't think I can even make... Oh yes I can make 89 more. I think once you do that, it clears out your inventory as well. Yep, that's cool. So we don't even really need... And they produce pretty quickly as well. The circuits. Alright, we've got the 2 pumps. Let's put them in. And we'll create a little bit of a oil production line. It does need power, but short of some pipes, so we'll just go and hit up my little pipe production thing over here. Yep, bang, 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 bang. I'm not going to take them all, but I am going to drop some off here. So we're a bit short of that. And where did those... Oh, I only got one. That's all right. Let it do its thing while we continue to try and make sure that this production line keeps going, because at this rate, we're going nowhere at a great rate of knots. I don't know if there's just a pipe limitation. Who knows? How are we going now? It's still slow. Still very, very slow. Oh, that's because we didn't power it up. So let's build one nice long one. A nice long one. Nothing weird about that at all. And there we go. Now we've got power. No, we don't. I must have made it just too long. There we go. And they're pumping at 1 a second as well, or a bit under. Not the best yield, but at least we're starting to get some sulfuric acid coming through now. Well, some sulfur coming through, which will hopefully start giving us some sulfuric acid. Actually, that is moving. That's actually really good. I'm really happy with that. There is some more petroleum down, some oil down here, which I will look at off camera, because I think we've probably had a look at oil enough. But this is still very slow. Do I restrict the usage of this so that we can start getting some of this? Because the acid is only... Yeah, I think we're gonna pull the plug on the batteries, eh? All acid that comes out is going to here. Come on. Come on, I'm not seeing it. We're getting very small amounts coming through. Not even enough to make one. What is going on with this sulfuric acid? Now, is it even getting through? It looks like it is. Sprites look really bad when you go really close to them. It looks like it should be going, but it's not. I'm not seeing it. I wonder what I'm doing wrong. That connects. Red. Half a sulfuric acid is all I need. Oh, I need more electronic circuits. That's why. Weird. Oh, I was making those, wasn't I? That's weird. Okay, there we go. That's better. Starting to make those circuits now, and we're starting to see that flow. Okay, maybe that was it. Maybe it was just... how much are we making? Well, we probably can put that pipe back in. Seems to be holding. Alright, cool. Cool. Okay, looking good. Looking good, team. Well done. What are we short of to make this stuff? Nothing. That's looking good. Probably could use another one to feed into this assembly machine, though. Just because it's needing more than what's being made. And we've got heaps of that. Heaps of that. We've got 30 of those coming through. That's really, really good. Alright. What else are we needing to make? Because I don't want to rest idly. So pipes. Concrete. Concrete's a big one. So we're going to need to make a factory for concrete. I did see that over here. Needs stone, iron ore, and water. Now, I've got tons of stone. That's really, really easy. Iron ore I can get, and water I can get. So we need to build some factories. What are we short of? Iron. Mostly iron. Iron seems to be like the staple of what we need in this game. Okay. Do I really need that many? No. Let's just build 3. And then we'll set up our little factory over this side. Just around here, I think. There's a little bit of space. Let's throw that there. Alright. So we're going to need a pump, I think, as well, to pump water out. So let's do that. If I can find the damn pump. Offshore pump. There we go. Cool. Pump. Where are you? There we are. Cool. Now, we're going to tell that to make concrete. Excellent. Now, where does the water want to come in? There. So we're lined up perfectly. So we've got our water. Got our water. What we'll need is an input and an output. And then a steel box for it to go into. And another steel box for it to come from. Because I'm just going to transfer the stone, which I have right here, across. Nice and easy. So it just needs the iron ore now, which is coming in from that side on the left hand side of my map, or the west for those of you who are compass driven. And there is a lot of it. So let's take from before it does the split. How much are we taking? Yeah, that'll do. A bit more. That'll do. Alright, looking good, looking good. Ooh, holy hell. 15 minutes already. Where does the time go? Okay, how are we going? We've got 15 of these now. Is it sulfuric acid that we're short of? Nope, it's... luckily, I was making some more. I think I'm going to make a box. Another steel box. Actually, let's not make it a steel box. Let's make it a wooden box, because we don't need that much of it. And I'm just going to make a bit more. And I'll just put it into that box, and then it can feed in. Now, Where was I? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's throw that in there. And there we go. We're now making concrete. Oh, and it makes 10 of them. That is amazing. I don't think... We need 1,000, I'm pretty sure. So we're not, in desperate need. But we'll leave it there. That's pretty much all the raw materials. It's a matter of playing the waiting game now. So I'll leave it there. I'll do that waiting for you because I'm that good of a bloke. And hopefully you'll join me in the next episode. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed that. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help the channel. If you're new here, down below you'll find the subscribe button. If you subscribe, you'll get Fish Gaming videos in your YouTube mailbox every single day. Alright guys, I've been Fish. This has been Factorio. And I'll catch you next time.